So the Chapter 6 Season 3 Battle Pass has been revealed by Fortnite themselves. So in this video we're going to look through the Battle Pass as well as go over everything we know about Chapter 6 Season 3. So here it is, the Chapter 6 Season 3 Battle Pass, and front and center we have Evie. Already know we're getting another star for this because of the Star Wars reveal. Now of course will be Sith Evie. Here she is on screen. Actually, let me know in the comments, out of the two Evies, the Jedi or Sith Evie, which one will you be running? Evie is front and center, so it does pop up a question in my head. What impact will Evie and possibly the Peace Syndicate have this season? Of course, notably, the Peace Syndicate was most active in Chapter 4 Season 2. They have been around since Chapter 3. And of course, Evie being in the Chapter 3 Season 3 Battle Pass. And of course, in Chapter 4 Season 2, we had the big Syndicate storyline, which involved the Fox Clan, the Peace Syndicate themselves, the Luminaries, the Unseen, Fox Clan, River Guard, all them sort of guys. And of course, there was some talk around that season of the last reality, the Saboteur, all that sort of stuff. And of course, in this map now, we have a few of them syndicates here and there. And of course, with the syndicates being inspired by Japanese mythology, and of course this map being inspired by Japanese mythology, we have seen the Peace Syndicate's arcade machines around the map. Sometimes Fortnite reuses an asset, but let's be real, sometimes it's definitely a teaser. I just thought it'd be cool to see a Star Wars variant of Thunder. And I did jokingly say it on stream or in a video the other day. Now, we still don't know who X is, who is meant to be the leader of the Peace Syndicate. What if it's been Palpatine this whole time and he's been playing the strings for the Peace Syndicate? I jokingly said this the other day, don't take it seriously, but if it does happen, you heard it here first. I mean, Evie did turn up in Chapter 3 Season 3, and of course we had Darth Vader in that season in the Battle Pass as well. Good, we're going to come back to Evie and talk about a few more bits involving Evie here, including the lightsabers she's carrying and maybe the weapon. We move on to Cuddle Team Leader, or Cuddle, or Wookie Team Leader, or Wookie Cuddle Leader or something. Not many people are happy about this skin, and I can see why, but it's that Fortnite charm we come to expect from Fortnite. But yeah, people are not really liking it. As we can see the bowcaster is coming back in. Not one of my favourite Star Wars adjacent weapons in Fortnite, but I guess we're going to have to deal with it. Overall, this will probably be most people's lowest down skin. Not many people are liking it from the response I'm seeing online. Generally, people wanted it replaced for something they've already seen in the trailer, something like Darth Jar Jar, Windu, something like that, or a character we haven't seen yet, which could possibly be coming in and leave this sort of skin for the item shop. Guess it is what it is. We have a third alliteration, I believe, of Oscar Isaac, this Poe in it, coming after Moon Knight, and I guess the Spider-Man skin. So yeah, we have this character who we have already seen a style to this on the key art. Let's have a look at the key art over here. I mean, yeah, in a battle pass, you expect a skin to have a couple styles. So there's one there, and obviously the other one we have just seen. Don't think Evie looks any different. We can have a quick look there. No, I don't think Evie looks any different. We've got these weapons here, which I will talk about a little later, I believe, because I think they're something to do with Mandalorian. That is not here yet. The two big hitters probably from this battle pass will be General Grievous and Palpatine. People have been asking for these skins for a while, since collabs even started to come in the game, and definitely when we had the first Star Wars collab all them many years ago, Chapter 2 Season 1 event, and then I think we had the first event. I remember so clearly picking up lightsabers and having fights in Lazy Lake. They have been wanting this skin for a while, but it's finally here, and what a time to do it for a Star Wars season. I can see now why they left it this long. Could they be leaving something a little bit longer in terms of these lightsabers? People in the community have been suggesting that these are not weapons, that these are pickaxes of some sort. Although Evie is also counter weapon. Did we have dual wielding lightsabers and weapons the last time we had this? Like, people be going around with a lightsaber and a weapon in their hand. I feel like I recall that, but at the same time, I might be just probably not. But yeah, this is the Chapter 6 Season 3 Battle Pass. Now, I do ask my community what we make of these things, so let's go over to my YouTube post. And I did ask it on Discord too, but we're going to jump into YouTube first. Golden Knight says, Poe, Wookie Team Leader, or is that what it's called? Okay, why are you here? Jedi Evie, Peak, General Grievous, yes, finally, hello there. Darth Sidious, do it. Seems like they like it. Fearless, this is a banger. Couldn't have said it better myself. I am, that's why I'm making the video. I'm trying to say it better. Bane says, oh my god, General Grievous, dollar, money. Just a normal life says 10 out of 10 pass right here. 10 out of 10. Big statement. It's probably definitely the best one of the chapter so far. So in terms of that, definitely a 10 out of 10. Godzilla Gamer says, it's funny how Oscar Isaac has 3 skins in-game. Yes, it is. Scythe Hitman says peak because of General Grievous. Palpatine is cool too. And the other skins. Poe is nice to have, I guess. Evie is cool too, I suppose. But I think they should have had Captain Phasma here instead of the rookie team leader, but that's just me. I think, unless I haven't already said it, I feel like the Sith Evie is probably a better skin, or one that people will be running a lot. Aluna said, I love Poe, Evie, General Grievous, and Palpatine. Like Evie, even though original remix skin, she looks so much better and actually fits into the battle pass than the Wookie, which they look like they just put it in because it's a meme skin or something, which I feel like is the case, but it should have been replaced by Darth Jar Jar, or the Mando skin, which I think we saw in the teaser trailer. Captain Rex, I don't know, it just feels like a waste of space because it means now I have to buy Darth Jar Jar and Mace Windu, and maybe the Mando skin. I mean, you're going to have to do that in any sort of order, so they're not going to put every top tier skin in the Battle Pass. They never do that, to be fair. Yeah, this guy does say Azuma knows are pickaxes. Yeah, let's talk about if they are pickaxes. Blorton says, Insider confirmed we are getting a fully customizable lightsabers next season. No clue if it's for an item shop or pass. Interesting. What a great season to do it. Like General Grievous, Palpatine, who people were waiting for a long time. Another thing they have, the Fortnite community has shouted from the rooftops about are lightsaber pickaxes. And they've always said, we can't do that. And then they brought out the Mecha Team Leader one, the one from Chapter 3, Season 2, Paradigm had, and it had literally a laser sword. And people were just like, okay. That's taking a mic, but yeah, so we could be getting pickaxes, I suppose. Now, talking about some of these weapons, of course, we've had the bowcaster a bit here before. I believe that is something we've seen in the game before. I think that's even in Lego. I think both of these weapons are in Lego. But let's turn our attention to this item here. According to Shinobi R, through Justin, Jango Fett might be in a Star Wars season. The Poe skin can be seen with the Wester 34 blaster pistols, which are mainly used by Jango Fett. So we could be getting Jango Fett. Okay, let's see what my Discord was saying, because my Discord kind of blew up earlier. It was just a lot of hype. There wasn't anyone specifically saying anything. Okay, no, Lit says, the guy on the left looks neat. Don't know him. That is Poe. Chewbacca team leader, Wookie. Don't want to be making that mistake. First result you get on Google when I search Sin. I guess he's trying to be funny. Jedi Evie rules. Always loved Evie. General Grievous is cool. Palpatine is a Okay. 6 out of 10 battle pass. That's the lowest mark I've probably seen. I think you might have a lot to answer to in this video. Of course, yesterday we did get the map reveal, so we're getting Resistance Base, First Order Base, Vader Samurai Solitude, and of course Outpost Enclave. Now, I did a video. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't a lot here. I'm not saying this is very little. In the video, I clearly stated that these bases will have a lot underneath the ground, and I think built into this mountain. So I look forward to checking it out when these are indeed actually in game. So let's look at some more of these images. As we know, this is Outpost Enclave. This is the First Order base. I think this is somewhere in the middle of the map. So we will have 5 updates this season as well. Imperial Takeover, of course, at the start of the season, where the Death Star will be in full view and it will arrive along with, of course, the new season. The first update is season May 8th, the Pour of the Force, I guess. That's when the Jedi's getting their house in order, I suppose, and getting ready to attempt to go up against the Imperial Takeover, I suppose. May 22nd, Mandalorian Rising. I guess that will be the Mandalorian update, which I guess could introduce the apparent customizable skins we're getting and a few other characters. So about this Mandalorian update, if you take a look at the key art, we have 2 Mandalorian characters. And if you bring yourself over to the trailer, you can see a load of Mandalorians and other Fortnite adjacent skins, I believe. Most of these are probably actually Fortnite adjacent skins, making their way over to the new Outpost Enclave. And obviously we get a better look here. May 29th, Star Destroyer Bombardment. That's when I guess the Star Destroyers are going to come. It's pretty self-explanatory, that one. And then the final update of the season, or the final day of the season, that Death Star Sabotage, is set to be a live event. Guys, it won't be long until we're flying X-Wings and flying TIE Fighters and staring at the Death Star. Of course, let me know what you think about the Battle Pass and what's coming up in the new Fortnite X Star Wars season for Chapter 6 Season 3. And if you did enjoy this one, you may enjoy this video because it's kind of similar. And yeah, guys, until next time, it's been your boy, Mr. J.Y. Till next time, bye-bye.